You didn't hear this about purple street lights. I actually seen this myself, pretty much in my own area, like basically right over here. It's funny because I was talking about it the other day, and then next thing you know, I'm going down the street and I see the purple light pop up, and so it led me into something else. Let's play this clip though first. A very purple problem. Oh, everybody's saying so far though on every news media, like Operation Mockingbird, it's just a defect. Anyway, let's play this and then we're gonna get down into a lot of other stuff, smart city technology and lots of other things.
It's a malfunction happening across the Midwest as certain LED lights installed as a cost-saving project are starting to change hue. 1011 Now's Ellis Wiltsey is on the scene with this story.
On your commute home, you may have noticed a street light that looks like this, purple. And while the city says that color is incorrect, it's not aware of any increased risk to drivers. While the purple lights are popping up just in time to add a spooky effect for fall, Lincoln Electric System says the change isn't on purpose. It's a malfunction.
Oh, it's a malfunction. Let me tell you. Let me ask you a question. And again, how many times have you had a malfunction happen in your house? And it is LED lights, right? How many times have you had your light just changed color? Like, oh my God, my light was a normal white light and it turned red, or it just, I've never had that happen. So what I'm going to take you into here, let's go deep. This is something they came out with a while back. Nanotechnology being used in next generation LED lights. And when I come down to this study, it actually reminded me of something off of Cell. LED devices composed of thin films of polymers or organic molecules, basically saying that nanotechnology, nanowires and all this stuff was going to be in the LED lights. And it says magnetic nanowires and dots have been shown to help to control the spin of electrons injected to OLEDs. Now you're asking like, what does this have to do with anything? Basically, I'm going to get you into that. It has everything to do with what's going on, the way things are being switched right now. Let's take you to something else. An experiment was done in Tucson, Arizona, right? Experiment uses smart city lighting to measure street light emissions. So geoscientists led the team that conducted the experiment and said the work is important because it shows that smart city technologies can be used to perform city scale experiment. Now, I want to get you into this purple interaction, and you got to remember that if people have the nano in them, that they can control the technology. Look into IE spectrum. Scientists use light control to control nanobots. Semiconductor nanoparticles under the influence of an electrical field are directed by the intensity of light. Now, we already knew they could use a laser pointed at you, and they even tell you that some lasers are invisible, you can't see. So cell towers technically shoot lasers that you can't see. You can look in the patent files for all that stuff. That's what they do, and they literally remove the nanobots. But this goes into a little bit further, so I want you to check this out. And like I said, I was driving down the street and I seen it yesterday. I was like, man, it just made me think I need to do some deeper studies on this. And this is just an analysis right now. This is like not the final thing, but I feel like later we're going to find out some stuff about this. Listen to this. Twisted by the light of nanoparticles, showing you here that they have a laser, and this laser is mixed with multiple different lights, green, red, and then they have the purplish looking one. So let's take you down here into what actually happened. When illuminated with red light, the third harmonic scattered light, purple, reveals the twist of metal nanoparticles. And it goes in to say physics researchers at University of Bath in UK, University of Bath. What the heck? I'm in the University of Bath, cuz what's up? Anyway, they have discovered new physical effects related to interaction between light and twisted materials. This effect can affect new nanotechnology in communications, nanorobotics, and ultra thin optics. So what I was thinking, I was like, is this anything to do with interacting with nanotech? But it gets even crazier. They start talking about music and how it can interact with music. And this made me think about the movie Cell, when the people was walking around the cell tower and, you know, basically supposedly they had nano in them. And then the movie didn't say it, but that's the only thing it could have been for them to emit music from their body. Now check this out. They say from the 17th to 18th centuries, Italian master Antonio produced legendary quality instruments. most famous, and they talk about the violin, the frequencies, and everything else. And certain colors, FC, hit the materials, these materials can generate harmonics. They said similarly, light, when certain colors, FC, hit the materials, these materials can generate harmonics, optical frequencies, 2FC, 3FC, 4FC, 5FC, 6FC. Harmonics of light are medical imaging, communication, and laser technology. So basically what we're saying here is that, virtually speaking, and they're saying harmonically they could produce different like music with this. For example, virtually all green laser pointers are infrared laser pointers whose light is actually invisible to the human eye. The green light we actually see is a second harmonic 2FC of infrared laser pointer, which is produced by a special crystal inside the pointer. And remember, it's not just nanotech, it's nanocrystals, it's all these other things that they have. And so the lights already have it. And then listen, some frequencies are banned on both musical instruments and glossy materials, and corresponding colors are prohibited. As a musical analogy, scientists who have studied twisted molecules, DNA, amino acids, proteins, sugars, and nanoparticles in the water, which are elements of life, illuminate them at specific frequencies and do the same. It's basically saying they're doing the same thing as the music does, because it moves the DNA, it moves the molecules and all the stuff. So they need specific light to emit it on you. Dongle fan. So this is where we're at right now. And so the purple lights, in my eyes, and so this is just my analysis right now, this is not coming down to the final assertions of everything, but it dang sure puts a lot of pieces to the puzzle together. So you got already nanotech inside the lights. So I'm guessing maybe they got some external switch where they can switch the lights, and maybe the people of the city don't know that. They're just naive to the fact that they put nanotech LED lights in the cities, or maybe they're complicit in what's going on too. We don't know at this point, but what we do know is there is interactions between light, nanorobotics, nanotechnology, nano period. So that's why it's important for me to put this report out. And so it's up to you to come up with the final process of what you believe is going on in your mind. I'll leave a link to it below. So I'm going to share that link below, and I'll have that video pop up at the end of the screen. So definitely, I want to see what y'all say in the comment section after this is over. And this is my analysis, and get it out there. And hopefully more people can see this and come up with different conclusions, because obviously they're doing something with that. And we're going to find out more as things unfold.